playing much too quick here. And now e5 and a5. I don't want to go knight a6 because it's not preventing a3, b4. I'm gonna go knight d7. I know knight d7 much better than any other move so in this opening, so I'm gonna go with this. Got a5 knight d7, and I'm not gonna go a5 knight a6, and I'm not gonna go knight a6 instead of a5. Knight to g4, but then bishop g5, maybe h6, or bishop or knight back. No, I don't know. Well, knight back and knight c5 is if he takes it, but he's never going to take this knight. But I'm still going back because if a3 is not, well, if a3 b4 takes rook takes queen takes, well, there is no knight attack, so I can use one more move in this position. So let's go knight e8. I know that knight g4 is probably the way to go in that position to hit the bishop, but then knight bishop g4. Okay, I know that this bot is sometimes going g4 there, but it's really not a good move. Let's go knight c5. I'm not hitting stuff, but a5 is there, so he can't hit the knight, and I'm going f5 here. I mean g5, I'm still going a5. f5, I mean. Okay, f5 now, probably something. Takes, and bishop takes, then I have the g file opened. I can go king over, maybe I have e4, bishop e5 at some point. Okay, let's go with this. Now I have h5 because he can't go g5, and if takes, I again open up the g file. Okay, there are two options for, okay, he went back. Okay, well, this bishop is very bad for me. I could trade, but I'm not getting into his king there. Well, actually bishop f6, bishop h4, and king g7 is something to go rook h8 and queen g4 there, and also preventing him going h4. I mean, he could go queen e. Okay, he wants to do this to hit the knight, but this is all covered, so I can go and no, then he takes the knight and takes the pawn. That's not that good. So I think I want to trade that bishop now. Bishop h4. If he goes b4, I'm taking the bishop first, take this and take the rook, and then go b6 maybe. Okay, he took. And now b4 takes. Well, now e5 is very good for the knight, so he has to trade this careful. I mean, b4, I can get the knight to, wow, he lets me get the knight to e5, and I can still go h4, and there are many possibilities to go, maybe sack the bishop or go h5. Okay, let's go take this, knight b3 and knight there. Well, actually knight b3, bishop there, but then I can go knight f6 and knight g7. No, knight g7 is not what I want. Well, actually, if he goes queen there, I can still go knight e5, because if it takes, I take the bishop with check. At least get a draw there. No, I can't go knight b3. Just spotted that. Could go this way, and if b4, knight c5 back, well, okay, blocking the a file, covering this, and the bishop is also nice, because otherwise, I mean, knight d7 I would have, okay, b4, but that's not bad. Now he never gets c5 in, and this chain is there forever, and this knight is also there forever. There is no dark square bishop. Okay, he changes the knight. Could take, maybe. And queen a6, b6 stuff, not sure. Knight takes, takes, queen takes. No, that's not good. There are no well, maybe there are. No, there aren't. I mean, I'm able to take the knight and I'm able to go b6, but I think I'm going to take the knight, because I think I don't have to worry about b6. Maybe I have, because if I take the e5 pawn is hanging, so I'm gonna go b6, and if he goes into a6, it's not that bad. This bishop is very bad for him, and this bishop is very strong for me. I'm much better here. I should be probably close to winning. Yeah, he goes back, but now maybe h5, and if takes, king e8, king there, rook there. Well, the bishop can come in. I don't know. Well, what about knight there? c7 is covered. Bishop takes, and this is not possible. g5, rook f6, and rook h6. Maybe. But then he just goes rook f2. Difficult. How am I getting this knight in the game, or the bishop? Well, h5, I don't think he's going to take it. And if I take it, well, I mean, h3 is something for him, but then it's probably better to go king g7. Well, I think I'm gonna go h5 here. I can't calculate all this. I'm just gonna go with what I think is right. g5 is blundering a pawn with check. Okay, queen e8. What about the end game? If I take, well, he takes with the rook. I take and go f6 is not possible. I could go there. He can't get rid of the queen that quickly, but he can go queen f2, takes, rook over, queen there. Well, actually queen h3 is maybe something. I don't know. Queen h3, queen f2, maybe. Okay, let's do it. I mean, it's better than going back, probably. Still hitting this, and also covering f3 a bit. I mean, okay, but now he had g5, yeah. But he can't get rid of the queen that easily. Maybe I can take this knight. How can I get to this pawn? I can go back and push the pawn to h3. Maybe queen d7, queen there, but then he goes h4. I don't think that's good for me. What about h4, queen f2? Well, I can't go back. Rook f7, maybe? Rook there, and then bishop g5. Takes, queen f2, e3. Takes and mate. Okay, maybe. I'm not sure. But I think queen f rook f2, rook h7 with, yeah, rook h7 is what I want. He's gonna go with the knight somewhere, but now bishop g4 takes rook f2, g3, rook there, and takes. Okay, he went into the corner. So is there any difference? If I go with this now, he takes, I take, threaten mate, so he has to protect somehow. The only way to do this is to go to f2. But then I mean, I can take this, but then I'm blocking my own stuff there. He's just gonna leave the king there. Well, how am I getting the pieces in? Other than sacking the bishop now. Well, if I go this way, I don't have to take. I threaten the rook, he goes there. Or the queen for that matter. Probably the queen. Oh no, he can't go there. He can trade and fork. But then he sacks back and is a pawn up, maybe. Okay, this knight, where should it be? It should be on g3. How to get it there? We're h5, g3. So maybe knight g7 is better than bishop g4. Let's calculate bishop g4 again. Bishop g4, fg, hg, queen f7, g3 is not that great. I think he can also, well, I mean, he has to go there maybe, and then I can take and push, but then he sacks, and I got this pawn, he gets that, and that, so I don't think that's good for me. I'm gonna go with knight over. But then he goes queen f2, h4, queen back. Knight that. Well, the rook on h7 is good. The bishop there is good, and I can retreat with the queen after queen f2 and queen g2. He can, I don't know, what is he doing with this knight? He's jumping around like a moron. Okay. So let's just push. He went knight b1 last move, and now knight d2 back. So he's without a plan. Well, his position is not great. What is if I go here? Knight there. And knight h5, knight g3 is what I want. Is forking the rook and the queen. So he has to move the rook now. I'm still going with this because he can't take, I think. No, he can't take. So let's jump in. But now I don't have the chance of... Well, he doesn't take it. Well, I knew that he doesn't take it. But now I can go rook h5, and the g5 pawn might be bad. If takes, well, okay, wow. I think he's lost in all ways here. I mean, if I take this pawn, how is he ever going to defend his position? That's bad news. Takes. I'm not mating him. But I just go back with the rook, and I don't think there is a defense. So let's just grab. I don't think he can take the knight again. This knight is immortal, kind of. Oh, wow, he took it. What is he doing? Knight, queen, rook h5 and rook and queen h1 is mate. I don't think there is defense there. I mean, he's up a knight. Huh, what? Well, he's not covering anything. Knight takes, and rook takes is also not possible. He can go knight takes, but it doesn't help him if I go rook h5. I'm up a pawn for a knight. Well, he's up a knight for a pawn, but I'm threatening queen h1 mate. Okay, he gives back the knight. Defends that. Now he has to go queen takes. But I'm still probably going to... is he? He's winning 2 pawns. I won 1. He's well, it's not so simple to get this right. I can pin the knight though. Queen e3. Well, I don't know. I mean, I can. There are 2 options. Either I take the knight immediately, is not good, probably. Not that bad, maybe even as well, but it's not that great. Okay, rook g5 takes, rook takes, hitting the queen. Rook takes. I'm 1, 2, 3, and he's only 2 times on the knight. He can't do anything, and he can't move the knight. He has to go back. I think rook g5 here is better than just taking the knight immediately. Because he can't move back, because then queen takes knight, mate is coming. Okay, I can take with the pawn. Or with the rook. If takes, I can take... Well, I'm taking with the rook, because now I'm threatening mate. And after I take with the pawn, I'm again threatening mate. And how is he covering mate now? Well, okay, he does it that way. He covers the rook. What about g5, g4? Huh. g5, g4. Well, that's why he put the bishop there. What about trading everything now? I'm up a pawn and have the better bishop, so I think he can't hold this, but I'm not that sure. How can I get the king in quickly? This is covered for him. How can I get the king in? No, well, I can also wait. I mean, he can never... Well, he could take and go queen g7. I'm not sure. Well, then I can still trade, but now, no, I think now is the time to trade this down. Because I'm up a pawn then? Huh. I mean, queen back, takes the rook. Bishop, well, queen h4 might also be some sort of way to do this. Because after takes hitting the queen, he goes to g2, that's the only move. And then bishop h3. queen h1 and g2, queen h2 and queen g5? I don't know. Well, let's see. I can go into an endgame which is probably winning for me because I'm up pawn and have the better bishop. And I can go queen h4. So let's calculate queen h4. Queen h4, rook takes, pawn takes. Queen g2, bishop h3, queen h1, g2, queen h2. Oh no, that's also not working because then I have this. I think queen h4 is better. He can't take the rook now again, and I'm threatening bishop h3. And he can't go rook h2 because the rook is pinned. What is he doing in all hell? Not sure. So now the bishop comes in, and usually if the light square bishop is coming in the king's Indian, it's lights out for white. Yeah, and that's lights out probably. I'm not trading this. There are no squares for the queen. He can go this way, but there is still a pawn. Okay, covers this. Bishop, where am I going with? No, I can't do that much. Okay, he covers this, he covers this. But now I'm gonna go with, I don't know, I mean g5 and queen g4 is a way of doing it. I mean queen h4 immediately is not that great. I mean going back is not that easy to do. Well, bishop over, I don't know how to, well, I can't go there. I mean I have I'm up a pawn and I have the attack, but he's still covering all the things. If I just do this, g5, okay, can't go there. He shouldn't move. Well, he can't move that much, so let's just play it. There is no f4 now. And queen g5, this endgame is easily winning with a protected pass on g3. Wow, now he's not, well, this is just a pawn. I'm gonna take it. So now I'm up 2 pawns and they are connected. Well, well, now he gets bishop f5, yes, but don't think that's doing too much. Okay, if I can now trade the queens, it's lights out. It's lights out for him. But with the queens on, he might be able to draw, maybe. So this pawn is weak. I have the better bishop. The queen is still covering everything, and he went to f3 with the bishop. Well, no, that's not on. What am I doing? Well, I could go to the a file. Queen d8. Well, then he covers this. Well, it's not that bad. I mean, queen d8. Not happy with it, but it's forcing queen there. And then I might be able to do stuff. This bishop is good. He can never get rid of it. Well, he can go this way. Well, I'm not trading that bishop. So let's go back. I'm completely winning this position. Well, queen a2, that's kind of expected. And now what? Now what? What am I doing now? Okay, let's just bring the king to some square. Queen a3 isn't that bad. Well, I can do basically anything what I want, and I have a lot of time. So I think bringing the king to g5 may be something. This bishop is completely useless. Okay, now this pawn hangs with check, but... well, this pawn would be hanging with check as well. There are options. I think I'm going up to g5 before doing something. He can't do anything anyway. Well, I think h6 was maybe some bit better. Oh yeah, he can't do anything. I'm just gonna put the king over to g5. Probably. And now I might be even trading. What on earth is he doing? What about... Well, now I can go queen a8 and queen there. How on... What is he doing? I mean, I can also go queen h8 and go back with... No, that's not doing something. I'm gonna go to a8. Now I have the open file, all the better pieces and 2 extra pawns. And if I can get to a5, it's lights out. But if I... Well, he's basically resigning that now. There is nothing. I'm threatening mate. What is he doing? There isn't... Yeah, yes, but... yeah, that's a move. Covering this and trying... Well... But now I have also the much more active king, so let's trade queens. Let's trade queens, maybe trading bishops as well, because the king and pawn endgame is easily winning. So, yeah, this is now a completely winning endgame. Much easier than the last endgame I kind of took an eye on. Yeah, he resigns. Yeah, that's easy. That's an easy win. So, yeah, that's... I had good success against those engines in this opening. That actually was a very nice game again. Because, yeah, this idea, knight e8, knight there, h4, knight there, and knight g3, it's just winning. Now I'm winning a pawn, down a piece, gives back the piece, had to. And now I'm trading... Well, this is not what... This I don't understand. Is this a threat? Maybe. Huh. What? I mean, I spotted that idea, but I couldn't make it work. Maybe it's working. Well, probably it's working because h2 and then there is no protection. This, but it's not... Well, it's... Yeah, I'm gonna go here. And he's taking queen h8. King there and g2 is winning, so he can take the bishop. Okay, if I go here and he doesn't take it, what is he doing? Let's play some random move. And then g2, and again the mate threat is there. So that's why he did this. But why am I not able to go bishop there now? I'm not so sure. Can he take it now? Okay, let's just ask Stockfish about this game. I mean, it was winning. Well, this position is obviously winning, but for me, well, let's see why he gave up a pawn, another pawn. I mean, I was already up one, and he gave me another one. So let's see why. This move I really wasn't understanding. So let's see. It's not that winning for me. h4, yeah, I mean it's much better for me, but it's not that winning. Bishop there, now it's winning. Knight h5, I had the right, knight g3. I had the winning plan. King there, rook h5, all the top moves. Bishop f1, no, he went this way. Rook g5, takes, now it's -4, hg, that's also coming. Knight f1, queen h4, no, I went this way. It's also, it's winning. Knight g3, and now rook g5 back. Wow, that's beautiful. Queen g3, I went, yeah, rook g3 he can take. And now queen h4 is better than the endgame. Yeah, I thought so. And now he went this way, and bishop h3 as well. Rook g3, pawn g3, queen there, king g1, g3. And now he went f4. I don't understand. Why? Bishop b3. Well, I don't know. Bishop b3, king g7. I'm just bringing the king up, but, well, he can't do anything, so I have all the time in the world. So let's, I don't know, let's go with the engine move. Bishop b3. I mean, it's -7. King g7. Well, I don't understand that move. If takes this and that, maybe winning? No, then g5 is hanging. Ah, that's why you have to go in with a king to protect g... Well, okay, let's go king g7. Yeah, that he can do anything. King g6. And now he's giving up the pawns. Okay, that's why. If bishop b3... Okay, let's not go bishop g3. f4, queen e3. Okay, let's go queen e3. Let's go queen e3. Bishop g... Ah, well, no, that's also... Okay, he's without moves. Okay, now he has to give up pawns. That's why he did it. What is if he just kind of passes? Let's say bishop there. New variation. g4. What is this all the time? It's completely winning. King f2. There, and g2, and it's over, right? Yeah, that was also the idea over there. Sacking another piece, getting another queen, and he can't really defend this. Yeah, there were many ways. This was a beauty of a game. Let's quickly cover it. So, I mean, I know that the King's Indian is not that great. e5 is the main move here. It's a bit better for white, I knew that. And now a5 is top. Bishop e3, knight g4. I know knight g4 the move. I went knight over, and now again knight g4. I went knight back, but it's equal. And g4, and now I took over, I think. Did I make any mistake? f5? No. f4? Bishop f6 as well. a3? Bishop h4? Wow. I played like a genius this game. b4, ab, rook b, rook a, knight a6. Oh wow. Knight back c5, knight a6. Now went b6. It's losing some advantage there, but I really don't want to. Yeah, well, it's completely winning. g5. Wow. Oh, okay. Queen h3. What's the move? Queen h3, and now he is back a bit. That's the only way to do this. Okay, now he is a bit better. Queen f2. And he went knight there. He was without ideas. And now I went with this plan. And this position we already analyzed. Okay, he had one or two chances in that game, as usual. But I completely outplayed it. And and now I went with the king up. And yeah, I mean, there is just nothing. He's in Zugzwang, now it's made in 6. Yeah, takes. Bishop back, also trading the bishop. It's over. It's completely busted for him. Made in 12, and he resigned. Okay, that's the King's Indian for now. 38 minutes, and now I got a win in. Okay, see you later. Ciao.